Yo, what's up, everyone? So, first off, let's get this straight. Ancelotti's exit from Real Madrid isn't 100% locked in yet, so we're slapping a rumor and speculation label on this one for now. That said, all the legit sources are screaming that Carlo Ancelotti's time with Real Madrid is pretty much donezo. And here's the spicy bit. Word on the street is that Ancelotti's already got a deal lined up with the Brazilian Football Federation to take the reins of their national team. Big names like Fabrizio Romano and Spain's Marca are backing this up. Oh, and hold up. Xabi Alonso is apparently in deep talks with Real Madrid to step in as head coach next season. Like, we're talking almost sealed deep. But before we get too carried away, let's hit pause and rewind for a quick recap to figure out when this whole thing might have kicked off. We all know how the 23-24 season went down for us Real Madrid fans. Pure vibes, harmony, and the team was firing on all cylinders. Carlo Ancelotti. Dude was on top of the world, bagging La Liga and the Champions League, cementing himself as the most decorated coach in that epic European tournament. Then, boom! Kylian Mbappé gets announced as Real Madrid's shiny new signing. A dream for some, a red flag for others. Fans thought he'd make the squad untouchable. But let's be real, his stats from the last two seasons and whispers about his locker room attitude at PSG were already raising eyebrows. That's a story for another vid, though. Meanwhile, the Real Madrid board was already playing chess, thinking long-term. Across Europe, Xabi Alonso was straight up owning Germany with Bayer Leverkusen, a solid club, no superstars, yet he smashed the Bundesliga with unbeaten records and crazy good stats. Rumors swirled that he might bolt to Liverpool to replace Jurgen Klopp. But on March 29th, 2024, Xabi dropped a bombshell, publicly committing to Leverkusen for at least one more season, saying it was the right place for his growth as a coach. German outlet Bild hinted at a clause in his 2023 contract that could let him jump to former clubs like Real Madrid, Liverpool, or Bayern Munich. Later reports confirmed a release clause kicking in during the summer of 2025, paving the way for a potential move, and Real Madrid's name keeps popping up as the likely destination. Now, fast forward to today. Reports say Real Madrid reached out to Xabi Alonso in the summer of 2024 for a pre-agreement to possibly take over in 2025. Word is this news hit Ancelotti's ears while he was chilling on vacation after his trophy haul. So here's the million-dollar question. Could this be why, despite being the king of Europe and Spain, Ancelotti hasn't cracked a smile since preseason? The guy's mood shift was so obvious that reporters kept grilling him about what was wrong, and he just dodged the questions like a pro. Perhaps you guys remember that. Now, Ancelotti's got a massive new challenge, leading Brazil to World Cup glory. No contracts are signed yet, and the Brazilian Football Federation is playing it coy. But the plan is to finalize things before the Club World Cup, with Carlo potentially coaching Brazil this summer. But don't think this is the end of the Ancelotti-Real Madrid love story. Carlo's still tied to the club for a future role, maybe as an ambassador or some executive gig. That was baked into his last contract renewal, a nod to his long, legendary bond with the club. It's just how Real Madrid rolls, showing respect and loyalty. So, Carlo, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for all the joy, the trophies, the memories. You'll always be a legend. Until we meet again.